Hello everyone, my name is Noemi Banchi and this is another metaphysical activity online as every Saturday here in Sydney at 2 p.m. through Facebook Live, Australian Metaphysics. So shall we start? Let's go. Now we are going to do first a service, the service of the Violet Ray by Sir Ruben Cedeño. Because let me tell you something first before starting. In metaphysics, this is not a theoretic metaphysics, it's practical. And well, because it's practical, we need to practice. So the first thing we did today, as every activity, we do a service, which is a set of decrees for a specific purpose. And the violet ray is an activity that we can use to transmute anything in our life. Anything. Yeah. So we can start. There's two parts, guide and group. So you, on the other side of this camera, you can read the group part with me as well. So let me do that. Okay, I'm working with the mouse. What I'm doing? Okay. With music by Ruben Cedeño, The Palace of the Purpose of Man, with Dana Nicola at piano. I am inviting all the bright beings of the seventh ray to come here right now to this place with the violet ray transmuting, freeing the earth, assigning it to the light of God that never fails, and converting it into the freedom's holy star. Beloved Master Saint Germain and the beings of the violet ray, come, 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 ignite, 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 focus, focus, focus. Here, the violet flame of forgiveness, compassion, love, problem solver, and build here the sacred temple of violet fire and the sacred cathedral of His Majesty Saint Germain. Kneeling in our hearts, we give our greeting, welcome, and reverence to the King of the Golden Age, beloved Master Saint Germain. Beloved Master Saint Germain, I am invoking your violet clock of light, your crown of Maltese crosses, your scepter of amethyst, from your heart center of compassion and love. Cover us with your cloak, reign with your crown on us, lead us with your scepter, and walk through us. Let's go to Mount Avila, where in the etheric region the palace of the purpose of man is, in whose center is the immense Saint Germain's cathedral, where under its dome the violet flame burns for the whole world. Palace of the purpose of man that expands its light from Mount Avila. Its motto is unity, truth, and freedom. It is the golden beacon of the new age. The beautiful Saint Germain's cathedral of the violet flame is a heart. It radiates compassion, peace, and transmutation. It is the sacred fire of forgiveness. Angels of the violet fire, the pillar of the violet flame torch, the hand of violet flame, the violet Master Saint Germain's clock. Come, 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 surround, 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 involved, 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 my being displays every person and the whole earth. Beloved presence of God, I am. Stop here and erase right now with the power of all the beings of violet light and the activities of the violet ray, so that sweep, 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 erase, 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 burn, 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 transmute, 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 consume, 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 dissolve, dissolve, dissolve all negative appearances. Violet flame, violet flame, violet flame. Saint Germain, Saint Germain, Saint Germain. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Erase, erase, erase. Burn, burn, burn. Transmute, transmute, transmute. Consume, consume, consume. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Violet flame, violet flame, violet flame. We decree in the name of the divine presence of God, I am and His Majesty, Saint Germain, violet ray and protection for all children, the young, the elderly, the disembodied, rulers, teachers, activists, artists, doctors, mystics, and priests. We decree to every appearance that is not peace, health, or prosperity in the world, I erase it, I erase it, I erase it. It is dissolved, it is dissolved, it is dissolved. It is consumed, it is consumed, it is consumed. You do not have power over me. Cross a violet flame. Bless me, protect me, defend me, and enfold me. Beloved Master Saint Germain, with the power of the divine presence of God, I am, and the power of 1,000 suns, I am englobing firmly the blessing, protection, defense, and envelopment of the violet ray. I am accepting, absorbing, and expanding this blessing of the violet flame eternally and self-sustaining in the name of Master Saint Germain. Amen and amen. Thank you, Father. Okay, well, first of all, I want to give thanks to His Excellency Sir Ruben Cedeño, Baron of Loversea, because he is the person who teach me. And here are the copyrights. So all this information you will find in these books. Metaphysics by Sir Ruben Cedeño, Pillars of Metaphysics, the same author, Daily Meditations, Thomas Prince, and Cambridge Dictionary used as well. So yeah. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the inner self. Let me tell you that this activity could be the most important activity in your entire life. If you know about your inner self, your incarnation makes sense. So here we have this image, and this is the illustration, the representation of your inner self, your reality actually. And we have three names: the I am presence, the inner self, and the personality on the bottom. So the I am presence, and is this in the image you can see this body of light, and this is your reality. You are light. Your essence is light. And here in the middle is this triangle with a lotus flower. It is the inner self. And this is what we are going to talk today. And well, on the bottom here, the personality. The personality is this, you can see here, involved with the violet ray. So we already done the service of the violet ray, because the violet ray transmute our personality. What the personality is about your thoughts, your feelings, your vitality, and also your physical body. Okay, so the question is, what is the inner self? The inner self is the vital principle, and also can be named as the inner Christ or soul as well. And the word Christ, don't confuse, because the word Christ comes from Christus in Greek. So we are not talking about Jesus. When you say the inner Christ, we are talking about the vital principle, which is within you. And Christ means anointed, full of grace. Remember that when you talk about your inner Christ or your inner self or someone else, you are talking about the anointed, full of grace. This is the meaning, the real meaning. And all human beings have this vital principle within their hearts. So it's not only for the most intelligent or the most, rich. No, every single human being has an inner self. And Krishnamurti says, you are God. And also in the Bible says, you are God. Jesus said, you are God. But I like Krishnamurti because he said something else. So, you are God, yeah. But you must dig deep down into yourself to find the God within you. So yeah, okay, very good. You know you are God. But you need to discover what does it mean. You need to discover who are you? God created man to his image and after his likeness. And actually, the human being, what did was everything actually the opposite. Yeah, because God creates man to his image. Man did upside down. So instead of realize that each human being is a creator as God, no, they start painting. Humanity start painting God like a very elderly sitting on a cloud, looking at humanity and okay, yeah, a punish for him, a reward for this, and so on. And the truth is God is not a human being. We are as God. And when the meaning of that is we are creators. And what we create? Well, whatever you want. The thing is, if you all the time are thinking about bad things, you will create negativity. And at the same time, if you are thinking and talking and put all your energy on and something good, well, you will create something good for you as well. So it's absolutely up to you. And not, we cannot blame God or someone else. You cannot blame anything else. Another question, where is the inner self? Here in your hearts. So we are talking about something metaphysics. Metaphysics means something beyond physics. We cannot see, we cannot smell, we cannot touch, but exist. Like the air exists. You cannot touch air, you cannot see earth, but you know that exists when you breathe, okay? So the inner self is within you. And there is 3 flames, okay? So your inner self or your inner Christ is here within you, in your heart. And also the blood is the vehicle of your inner self, your blood. And there's 1 flame, blue flame, golden flame, and pink flame. The blue flame is goodwill. The golden flame is wisdom. And the pink flame is love. And these 3 things is within you. Anytime you need to figure it out, you need to resolve a situation, you need help, don't worry. Think about this. Think your inner self is within you and ask help to him. And also another way to explain where is the inner self is about planes, because we have 7 bodies, okay? We are yeah, well, we will see that. And at the bottom here is the image of the illustration of your inner self. This is your reality here, and this is the inner self, and here is the personality. Your personality is your physical and etheric body, which is in this plane. And also your personality is emotional, so there is another plane. All your emotions, good emotions, not good emotions, but all your emotions is part of your personality. And the other thing is your inferior mental body, could be body in the plane, the same name. And this means your mental process. When you, for instance, when you have to decide, when you have to make a decision, when you have to figure out something, okay, what I want to eat, if I want to have a shower now or later, what I want to do with my life, and so on. And one more thing, we have the superior mental. And in this plane, match with the image here, is the where is your inner self. The thing is, your inner self can be named as well as your consciousness. So maybe you are thinking something about what you want to do, but your conscious is this little voice when you say, are you sure you want to do that? And you have a second thought. Okay, well, your conscious in the superior mental plane is actually your inner self. Okay, another question is how to activate my inner self. We know now what is this and where is this, and now how to activate my inner self, because we know now that is within us, but how to activate this goodwill and wisdom and love. Well, beloved Paul the Venetian, the former Johann of the third ray and the current Mahat Johann, says, listen carefully. Come with me today, away from the cares of your outer self. When he talk about your outer self, is actually your personality, your thoughts, your worries. If you're worried about something, okay, leave it. If you are sad or you are not okay, stop feeling like that. And he said, come with me today. And if you have any physical problem, okay, he said, come with me, away from these cares. Enter with me into the chamber within your own heart, the secret place of the Most High. And while you are standing there contemplating the threefold flame, which is the garment of your own beautiful inner self, just relax in the love of God's presence. As your worship flows into that presence, remember that your body is the temple within which is the immortal flame of eternal life, within which is your inner self, made in the image and likeness of the eternal, awaiting your worship, your love, and your devotion. So, in other words, you don't have to do anything. Only be quiet, still for a while. And this is a good exercise if you want to close your eyes. And be aware of, I didn't say any special posture or any special place, like go to the beach or go to the mountain, anything. No, you don't have to go anywhere. So where you are, maybe you are at home, maybe you are in your bathroom, maybe you are on the bus, doesn't matter where. You can close your eyes and focus on your inner self. Don't move your body anymore. So as your posture is, leave it. Don't move your hands, not move your hands anymore, or your feet, and focus on your breathing. Be aware of the circulation of your blood and the air through your nose. Be aware of your emotions, if you have any. Observe yourself. If you are thinking something, go on. Don't stop. Don't control your mind. Observe your mind. Remember, your inner self is over your mind. Remember, you are light. Your reality is light. Like the sun, which is everywhere. Now take a deep breath, and breathe out. Open your eyes, and let's move on. We can say this together. I bless my inner self. And you can do this kind of meditation or concentration, and also this decree as much as possible. So if you do this every day, perfect. If you do this every single hour, it's perfect as well. So as much as possible. And also, when you are treating someone else, also you can say, I bless your inner self. And I will tell you how powerful is this inner self and how real as well. It's not theory. It's not like, oh yes, it's a heart, like a heart with 3 flames. It's real. Believe me. You can have, or you or no, because I don't want to give you this example, but someone could be. And well, because actually what happened to me, so I have to be honest, this happened to me. And someone very close to me, actually, is not a strange person, was very close within my family. And this person came to me and talked to me very, very upset, almost shouting at me. And at that moment, I realized I knew about my inner self. And I knew at that time as well that this person has also an inner self. And I thought, okay, in this scenario, I have 2 options here, at least 2 options. One option is react to this person, to him, and of course start shouting myself too. And there will be 2 persons shouting to each other. But no. The other option was, okay, I will be silent and I will bless his inner self. And this is what I did. I didn't say any single word. Meanwhile, this person was no to me. And I said, okay, I bless your inner self. Okay, I'm talking to you now, but I didn't say to him. I only thought, I bless your inner self. I bless your inner self. Looking at his eyes. My face was like poker. Like, in few words, because I don't want to be so long this, anything else happened. So, nobody, there is no problem anymore. And the person was, after that, the person was completely so peaceful and everything goes very normal. So remember, instead of react to what others says, remember the presence or invoke your inner self or the inner self of others. And also you can use this decree to invoke the inner self of your loved ones. If you have children and they have a problem at school or with someone else, or you see that they need something to develop, okay, remember the inner self and says, I bless your inner self. Where the meaning of blessing is magnify. So you are magnifying, remember, goodwill, wisdom, and love in this person. And don't have to be very close. Maybe the driver, the person who brings to you maybe a delivery, or yeah, so any single person in the world, you can bless the inner self. And this, believe me, is the most helpful thing that you can do for others. Beloved Lady Rowena, the Chohan of the third ray, says, to become centered within the immortal, victorious threefold flame within your heart, assert your individual freedom from all that is less than Christ's perfection. If you, in other words, if you are focused on your inner self, you only you will manifest perfection. What do you think? Do you like it or not? I like it. And not only because this looks like, okay, very, I don't know, very far away or only for someone. No, you can develop your inner self. And I give you some examples of people who have developed their inner selves. And well, we have Mahatma Gandhi, and okay, I cannot talk about each of these persons because there is some of them. So we have Mandela and Saint Mother Teresa of Calcutta, Emmett Fox, and Krishnamurti, and Pythagoras, and Nasreddin, and Solomon. By the way, this image is an artwork, and it is in the art gallery of New South Wales in Sydney. Sorry, and the name of this artwork is the King Solomon and his kingdom. Yeah. And here we have Martin Luther and Mahoma, and here we have Mozart and Ramana Maharshi. I don't know if you know them or not, but well, they were because they were they passed away, or yeah, and they developed this threefold flame. They developed their inner self, and the message is, if they could, you can as well. Also, we have here the silver cord is made of subtle matter and links the being, the inner self, and the personality. So here in this image, I think you can see clearly here, this is the silver cord. And this is what connects your I am persons, the being, with your inner self and with your personality. Because, by the way, The inner self is the connection between your I am presence with your personality. Is the connection between these two parts. I don't know if it's correct parts, but well, parts, yeah, of you. Through the silver cord flows down a non-qualified, pure and crystalline energy. Because, let me tell you something. When you move your body, you lift your hand, because you move your nervous system. Your nervous system is also connected with your brain, of course. Your brain is connected here, so the inner self, which is the regulator of all the energy. So what makes you think is your inner self. This is energy, and all this energy comes here through your head, yeah, and this energy, remember, is non-qualified. It's like no color, even white. It's not white or black or green or yellow. Nothing is pure. But this energy is impregnated with all the energy you are using through your thoughts. So if you are thinking about killing someone, well, all this energy, we will connect it with that. But and this is the point, thinking. I'm not telling about you are going to do that. Of course, you will not. I assume, I don't know you, but I assume you will not do that. But you are thinking, and you are using this pure energy to actually is misuse. And also what you feeling, because this energy also is from your your presence I am. So be aware of that. If you are not manifesting perfection, which is your what you should do, is because your mental process or your feelings, and this is what you have to change. And for this reason is the violet ray. So, and what's happened with all this energy? Well, this energy, our thoughts, our feelings, our words, and also our actions, they go again through the silver cord. All the beautiful and perfect learning goes upwards to our causal body. So again, this cord is very, very important, because all the energy comes through to our personality, and also our learning go up. So be aware that if you have anything, all negativity that you produce, you need to transmute with the violet fire before goes up. And goes where? To your causal body. And your causal body consists of 7 concentric spheres surrounding the inner self. It is the storehouse for all that is enduring in the person's various incarnations. And this is the new, or maybe it's not new, news for you. Every single human being, at least, have 777 incarnations, which means that you, in each incarnation, you learn something. And all these learnings go through the silver cord to your causal body. And this is the reason why some people at school, they already know, and for them is the subject is very easy, and for others it's not so easy, and they need to study and pay more attention to understand the topic. Well, this is the reason. The causal body is the expression of the sacred fire or the light, which God is and reflects a spectrum of 7 rays, which we call aspect of God or aspect of the totality of life. Different names, but the same thing. And here we are. We have our causal body. So as you can see, this image is absolutely amazing because we have everything here. We have in this illustration, we have all the information about ourselves. So you can see these 7 concentric effects. Well, this is your causal body. And for instance, the faith is about your blue, is related to the blue ray. And is within you. So you will find within you the faith. All the knowledge is within you as well, in your causal body. All actions, because when we talk about the pink ray, all is related to, we said today, with love, related to love. And love means action. It's not, I have the intentions to do, or I thought to do that, but at the end of the day, I didn't. No, action. So you move the energy. So this is love or activity, which is the meaning of action. And beauty. All the beauty is within you, in your causal body. Health. Why people is healthier than others? Well, because they have, of everyone, every single human being has this 7, this causal body, and depends on their experience and also their thoughts and feelings and words and actions, is how much are you expressing all these virtues or aspects of God. Prosperity and transmutation. So let me tell you that you can ask to your inner self whatever you want. If you need faith, knowledge, to because you need discriminate something between good, bad, real, illusion, and this is important or non-important, unimportant. So what's going on? Everything you can find in your inner self. And what's happened with the arrows? One more. Okay, transmutation. And here we have the master atom. It is the first atom of our body, which leads all biological functions. And another thing is, to a human being to be created needs this master atom, and this master atom is in one spermatozoid. So when a couple have a sexual relationship, doesn't mean they will have a human being they will create, because this is the key, the master atom, because it's the, like a conductor in an orchestra. So the master atom is the conductor of all of your cells within your body. The cells of your muscles, of your heart, of your stomach, of your skin, of your eyes, of your liver. Every single cell, every single atom responds to the master atom. And the master atom is in the apex of the left ventricle. So it's in your heart. So something like here, probably, yeah, here in the apex. And well, is there, but you can talk to him, you can invoke him when you need something. And this is the decree. Beloved master atom, take control of this part of my body, of my physical body, right now. If you need a sudden solution for something, invoke your master atom. If you have a headache, or if you need, I don't know, and I don't want to now name a lot of illness, but for anything, it is the control, the conductor, as I said, of all your body. So you can invoke your master atom for what you need. All right, there are different meanings for the word Christ. Okay, so we have actually three Christ: the historic Christ, planetary Christ, and the cosmic Christ. First of all, the word Christ is related to neither a crucified person nor Christianism. So delete from your mind the relationship that Christ is related to Jesus. Okay, please remember what I said at the beginning of this activity. Christ means anointed, full of grace, and so the historic Christ is Jesus. He was a vital principle who manifests his powers externally. And this is the reason why in Christianism, Jesus is called Jesus Christ, because he, as a human being, I could say as a simple human being, because actually he was a human being as you, as me as well. But the difference between Jesus and you and me is that he developed 100% his vital principle. He was connected with his reality all the time. And for this reason, he manifests his power. When we read here, his powers is not about the powers of him. And for this reason, in the religion, he is called the Son of God. But we, all of us, you and me, we are son of God or daughter of God as well, in my case. And, well, to name or to say something what he did, well, he fed 5,000 people out of 3 fish and 5 bread loaves. Like we call this a miracle, but it's not. It's because he used this knowledge. He resurrected dead people, like his friend Lazarus. He walked on water, transformed water into wine, forgave his torturers. He died, resurrected, and ascended. Oh, and this is only a few things that I mentioned, but because it's in the book by Sir Ruben Cedeño, of course. And yeah, so what can you do? Well, he said, you are gods. And when I'm saying he, I'm talking about Jesus. And then someone wrote in the Bible, Jesus says, you are gods. Yeah, so we are this vital principle. The planetary Christ is Master Kuthumi, and he is this. The planetary Christ is the sum of all the vital principles on Earth. So, as to how can I say that? All your body is composed of millions and millions of cells. Okay. Or atoms, if you want to be a little more in detail, the essence of your physical body. And the same happened with Earth. So the planetary Christ is composed of, or is the sum of, millions and millions and millions of vital principles. When we talk about vital principles, in your head, we can translate to human beings. But remember, the humanity is not, though actually the human being could be the human, your personality, and being your reality. And at the moment, this the planetary Christ is Master Kuthumi. And the cosmic Christ is Vishnu. The cosmic Christ is the very vital principle manifesting in all cosmos. So we talk individually. So each human being is a vital principle, or is a inner self, or is a inner Christ. Then we have the planetary Christ, which is the sum of all the inner self, or inner Christ. And the cosmic Christ is the sum of the sum of the sum of the sum of all the vital principles in the all cosmos. So everything that exists is within Vishnu. And ta-dan, ta-dan, this is the end. Okay,